fight my own fights. I know it's quite a novel idea, but is this... This is... Marksman, marksman, marksman... No, we don't need training in marksman. I mean, we don't need training in marksman. We don't need training in marksman. That is true. However, I want to level up. And so... Let's do this, buddy. I want a challenge. Tell me more about it. It's about 100 septims. Now we have 100 competition throwing daggers. I have 60 seconds to shoot as many targets as possible. Honestly, I don't care about... That's not what I want. I don't care about winning anything, but... Oh, it's already equipped. Good. It will help me improve my marksman, so that's cool. Chateau, hey, welcome back. Yeah, I don't need to try and do heavy attacks or anything. I just need to spam, don't I? For the purpose of this competition. Headshot. How's it going, Chateau?
No way. I lost.
You lost. Not only did I train my marksmanship, my marksman, but I made a little bit of money as well. So, yay. Thanks for that. Much appreciated. I don't know that it will, you know, make me level up much faster, but it counts. And mercantile marksman, we... do I have a few more? Oh no, I want to go again. Hey! Level 3. I had a feeling I was so close. I'll finish the minute. It would be nice to get to 20 though. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go.
No way. I lost.
Thank you. That was great. I like that very much. So, Dream of the Dead will have to come back later, maybe much later when we're feeling better. Can I take on the smugglers in Kudanat? I want to say yes, but frankly... probably not. I'm tired, so I can't think straight. Hello. I'd like a... Oh, have you heard of Josier? Somewhere around town with his band of thugs. cave to the east of town, on the other side of the hill. I would like a bed for the night, please. Excellent. Yes, it is time to train. So many skills. 79, okay. Alright. The goal is to level up. Let's see if we can practice our skills a little bit. Restoration, conjuration, alteration, for example. Let's get ourselves some very simple spell. I could never find Rosier Cave. Finally cheated and had a scout take me there. That's not cheating. You paid the scout. Like, that's their job. Yes, I sometimes... Like, I go over the hill and north and boom, I find it. And sometimes I feel like I go all the way to the Red Mountain, all the way down, back down to the Daedric Ruin. And like, where is that cave? So I guess it depends. Sometimes I'm just really lucky and other times really not. I am going to level up. That's how it is. And I think with magic, I really don't have a whole lot of spell points, as you can see. Let's see if we can buy the easiest spell in the world. It can be restoration, conjuration, or alteration, or illusion even. I don't care. So long as it's something that I can spam. I will not recover my magicka quickly at all, but I don't use it in battle. So, do you make spells? Do you make spells? I don't think you make spells. No.
Good day to you, Outlander. Can I be of service to you?
Yes, you can take this off of my pack.
I
You
have the
sell
finest spells
spells.
in town.
No, I need somebody able to make spells. We're going to end up in Balmora again, aren't we? I genuinely want to practice magic. I'm joining. I need you to deliver a message to Melville Sorathi in the Lucky Lockup Balmora. That's where we're going. That's where we're going. Because I know that's where I will find somebody who can make spells for me.
I'm listening.
And I'm saving a whole bunch of money because I have no companion now. And close to Balmora, we want to finish the Big Tooth quest. Step 1. Get a spell.
See anything you like, Outlander?
Like, can we do a chameleon on self 1.1 second? It's not guaranteed that will, cast it successfully, but that is train illusion.
I have the finest spells in town.
And train restoration.
Good day, Outlander. Are you interested in something?
Yes. Oh, my odds of casting that much, much lower. So maybe there's an easier spell I could practice with. What about bound gloves? 1 second. Okay, not a great chance either.
Oh, greetings. How do you do? Maybe
Yes. You know what? Very, very sincerely, that's why I disabled the Gilding Guild, because it was so incredibly expensive. And it sort of makes sense because the Mages Guild, or rather, when you take the Silk Strider or the boat, while I'm chatting, I really should. When you take a boat or a gondola or a Silk Strider, the price is proportional to the number of people, but normally proportional to the distance that you're covering. So it can get really expensive. However, with the Mages Guild, the distance is like 0, so you pay less. And on top of that, when you're running mods like Ashfall or any sort of necessity mod, traveling via Guild Guide is instantaneous, so it is way cheaper, way faster. You don't need to eat, you don't need to do anything. So it makes complete sense that the services of the Guild Guide should be more expensive than the boats and the Silk Striders and the gondolas. But it was so expensive, and like my game is already fairly challenging and I'm always so tight for money, there was just no way, there was just no way I could ever use those services, so I removed it. I would keep it for a let's play, especially if it's a character that might be interested in the guild, in the guiding guild, but otherwise no. Alright, we have practiced. Do I want to... Oh, yes, I do. Oh my god. Alright guys, it's time for you to tell me about your week, your plans for your life, because I'm going to stay here and spam my training spell. And I will alternate a little bit. I don't want to exclusively train illusion. Let's go to restoration. Yeah. Do I have miscast? I don't think so. Miscast enhanced. Currently enabled. Oh crap. Oh crap. Let's play it safe. Because if the spell backfires, we'll be dead. So we'll use Huskabar's method, which is go next to a shrine.
Well. Looks like they'll let any open halfwit into the guild.
Blah 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 blah. We're not interested in you. You're just a mean Altmer.
I'm listening.
I've recently acquired this book, and she doesn't want the potions. And so just that. Nothing that seems particularly interesting.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to the shrine. I'm going to... I'm thinking... Yes, that's with Lucivar's mod. With Nod. NPC diversity overhaul, I think. I'm going to Fort Moonmoth because I think that the Imperial Cult Shrine has a restore health. Whereas the temple shrines, I don't think it does. Also, the road should be fairly safe because we've been there, and also I have a quest. Oh. Yes, no. I was thinking was my companion carrying the quest item, but we've already turned that in.
That rat's in the bag.
And we have 2 Caswain. I'll have to clean that up. I mean, if we wanted a strong companion, that's the guy we want. That guy doesn't die. Oh, but that could be a good time to start with the Sill Striders and Nest companions. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. They're not very powerful, but they don't die. Are female Bosmer supposed to have horns? You thought it was a male thingy? Huh. I know that in the concept art, Bosmers had horn. I don't know whether it was gendered or not. No idea. Anyone knowledgeable in the lore? Oh, big stretch, my floof.
Speak, traveler.
We got ourselves a sword. Long blade, one-handed. Well, it's just not for us, is it? I got a feeling I have miscast disabled somehow. I would have already died otherwise. Just to be safe, I'll walk to the shrine and continue practicing there. Also, I see my memory usage is quite high, so I'll save and... Aha! There it is. I was just extremely lucky until now. Fortunately, it's not the failed attempt that destroys my health. Cure poison, restore attributes. But you are a healer, right?
Yes.
Yes? Apparently not. You suck. Well, let's hope for the best, guys. Also, I'm doing a restore fatigue, so if I have a miscast, it will drain my fatigue. So it's safe, I can spam it. Yeah. Normally I try to cast restore health, and if that fizzles, your health is drained, and that kills me a lot of the time. It would be nice to get a level in restoration. It's probably going to take twice as much time as illusion because we're twice as bad. You okay, my floof? Restoration increased. Nice. Do I want to do a little more? I think I want to. I'm sorry, it's not the most exciting thing, but this character, this is illusion, it will go faster. This character needs to level up. So we'll practice all the kids. The skills we can practice. Combat skills, we'll have to go and fight. Illusion 32. Give me another one in restoration, please. Do you do spells? I doubt it. I should have had the other spells created even if I'm not able to cast them yet. Fortunately, I do improve the skill a little bit when I fail, because practice makes perfect. Come on. You can do this. I mean, I say practice makes perfect, but does it really? I'm attempting restoration. I'm at 83. Fail. 86. 88. Ah, it varies then. Success, 6 points. Okay. So you get about half, or I get about half the XP on failure. It's not so bad. Du café sans caféine, exactement. Let's check. Maybe he does spell making. Hello? Yes.
You'll find no better magic anywhere else.
Okay. Train alteration. Good. So I have
What, stranger?
all the skills I need. All right, let's do a bit of alteration training. Oops. And again, if I fumble that, maybe it drains my attributes, but it doesn't drain my health, so I'm perfectly fine. I'd like to get a couple of levels in alteration, and then we'll see what sort of skills we can improve. Moving around rather than just standing and spamming spells. I got a feeling this might take a while. I'm so glad this is not killing me. Come on. This week I've been playing Core Keeper. I had the game from Humble Bundle, I think it came with it. And I'm quite enjoying it. I feel it's like a hybrid between, I was going to say Harvest Moon, but that's the old game, between Stardew Valley for the sort of aesthetics that you get and how you move around, and Minecraft, because you're mining for resources. Yeah. So it's quite cute and it's quite fun. I haven't spent a lot of time making my base very pretty, and I haven't started automated because I don't have the resources yet, but I'm looking forward to that. Also, I tried to reboot my Backpack Hero game because I have a Let's Play ongoing on YouTube. I had recorded a bunch of episodes, so I do have a couple of episodes, more than a couple, a few episodes ahead. But I was like, okay, I need to reboot the game, find where I was, what was going on, and how to play. Unfortunately, and I don't know if it's because I should have enabled it or because it doesn't exist, Backpack Hero is a game that I got free on Epic. And I don't know that Epic has a cloud save. And since I changed computers in November, I couldn't load my old game. So I decided to start over because anyway, I did not quite remember how to play the different characters that you have. And now I'm kind of back to where I was, so that's something that I want to focus on maybe next week. If I have time to play, and particularly time to record, I have to do Backpack Hero. But also, I have checked that my Might and Magic game, Mercury Bard, you were mentioning it, my Might and Magic game survived the transfer, and it did. And I know that there's been a few updates to Merge, but I don't want to update mid-game. So I really want to finish my third game with Might and Magic 6, so I can transfer that party to Might and Magic 7. So that's another Let's Play that I'm keen to do. Unfortunately, Let's Plays take time. But hey, how are we doing? Oh, Conjuration. I believe I have one Conjuration spell.
I have special prices just for you, Outlander.
Train Conjuration. And if I get Conjuration to 18, I will consider my magic training done. Speechcraft, I sort of train it every time I talk to somebody a little bit. Common Robe of the Thief, that's nice. Also. Alright, but not for now. My plan for this week is Morrowind when I'm not working. Need to do some video editing. I hear you. Video editing. It sucks. Like, all I do really with my Let's Plays is put the intro, put the outro, and go. Ship it that way. Which, I mean, means that the Let's Plays don't have a very, very high value compared to somebody who makes proper edit to the video and zooms in and puts subtitles or, you know, commentary and things, but I can't be bothered. So that's just the way it is. And I don't complain about my YouTube channel not having many viewers or followers, because it's not like I put in the hours playing, but I don't put in the hours making high quality videos. I know that. Let's train Conjuration. We get Conjuration to 18 and then we can go. Look at that. Oh crap. That is not a good spell to practice spell casting. Ha! Ha! Hello. Do you have any conjuration spell that is not
See something you like.
bound? You have no conjuration spell. Okay. Oh well, bummer.
Come on, I haven't got all day, you know.
Bummer. Well, that's it. We're not training more conjuration right now. I'm not taking chances. I do have a bunch of potions.
You'll find the best prices right here.
Oh, good. Restore fatigue. Why not? 5 shield. Why not? But I don't want to carry them. Fortify. In fact, let's go like this. No, we're not doing alchemy. That is a lot of money. He has enough money. Done.
Thank you.
I could have made more money out of these, but that's okay. Now it's much lighter. That's good. All right. We need to get a... what's the name of the spell to scare the undead away? That's the one I need. It's harmless. What are you wearing? Oh, it's the smith shirt that peeks through the armor. It happens, okay? Don't judge. So I have that. I have that for extra. I'm gonna keep this one. It's perfect to practice magic spells. Like those ones, because they only take 1 stamina. I cut out all the reloading when I'm fighting with bugs and mod conflicts. Oh, you do better than I do then. Like maybe if it's from not a let's play, but a live stream like today, and I know that for half an hour I stopped the game, yes, I will remove that. But other than that, also with permadeath, I don't need to reload. Just die and that's it. Bye, folks. Ah, I have this this cup, which I love because it keeps my coffee hot. But the charger, this bit, has little pins, and after a while they sort of sink into the charger and it doesn't charge anymore. That's heartbreaking. Okay, heartbreaking might be a little bit too much, but it's very annoying. And I'm very miserable without the cup. Because I like to, even if it's not coffee, I like to sip. And obviously getting a new charger to the tune of, I don't know, 30 euros. You can find them cheaper, but having to look for a new charger every 6 months or something is quite ridiculous. I will have to drink my coffee cold. Right, let's focus. We have practiced all kinds of magic skills. Hand to hand, unarmored. Shall I find a... What's not going to hurt me too much? A rat? Because mud crabs pack a punch, honestly. A Nyx pup, maybe. I don't really want to fight a Krama forager, because if they paralyze me, well, that will be problematic. We definitely don't want... that's a person. A friendly person? Not... Oh, that's not friendly, though. Oh, well, let's go. Oh, I killed you already. Gosh, I'm good. Last camping. Am I playing on max difficulty? Not at all. This is permadeath, it's true, but I'm not trying to make it particularly difficult. There are all kinds of mod installed that add difficulty in the way that... more in the way of realism. Do I want to go this way? Maybe not, maybe, yeah. In the way that major exploits are not there, and I wouldn't use them anyway. Alchemy is not, a quick and easy way to make money, that sort of thing. You don't level up as fast. Actually, I have a mod that, if I have it still installed... I don't have mod list installed, so I can't tell you. Maybe it's there. A mod that increases the difficulty by 2 points for each level you get. That's what I normally run with. But I don't think it's in the MCM, so I can't show you. But... there it is. Yes. Difficulty increases by 2 for every level. And then you could increase the difficulty per region, but I honestly don't bother with that. So I'm level 3 now, difficulty is 6. Not particularly challenging. Though we do die at level 1 a lot of the time. But no, I am not like a lot of really good players who do challenge run. This is not particularly a challenge run. Not a capital C challenge run. We're looking for a rat. That speaks to you just how challenging that is. We're looking for a rat or something really weak that can hit me so I can increase my unarmored. That's what I'm doing.
Welcome, friend.
I always found the Pilgrim Path my favorite playthrough before joining the Temple faction. What I like about the Pilgrim Path is it's a rather immersive quest, right? It makes sense that you would have to do a pilgrimage to be a worthy member of the temple. And memory. Okay. I did say it was going to crash because of the memory. And now it has. Let's reload. I like it. It's in the same way that I really like in Oblivion when you want to join the Thieves Guild that you have to steal and fence items up to a certain value. I forgot the value, but that makes sense. Like you prove you are a thief, you prove you are a devout follower of the temple. And also it makes you travel a bit all the way beyond the ghost fence. No, no, I mean, if anything, Skyrim went backwards in terms of quest and immersions. Hey, you can follow us for a couple of missions, and now we will share our greatest secret with you. Hey, you can make fire in your hand. You want to be our leader? I mean, hang on. When you enter is it the college? Yeah, so the Mage's Guild is the college. You have to prove that you can cast a spell, which is an effort in the way of immersion. I wish they had, taken that further. Morrowind deserves a remake. A lot of people would argue that it already has a remake. I mean, it has multiple remakes in the making. I don't know that I would enjoy a remake like a remaster, because my game is so modded to what I like. I'm pretty sure that if I played vanilla with enhanced graphics and a few quality of life improvement, it wouldn't feel right to me, because I wouldn't have to eat, I wouldn't be able to set up camp, I wouldn't be able to actually play the lute, perform in a tavern and be paid. All those things that I can do in my game now. So I think I would be frustrated with a remake. Even if it's the perfect remake of the game, even if it gives us Morrowind. What was that? Did I see like a spell? It was a spell. I didn't cast that. Okay. Speaking of casting, let's keep practicing restoration as we're running, because it doesn't matter if I fail that. So, we're looking for a rat. Something that can attack me but not kill me. A mud crab? Mud crabs do pack a punch. I'd prefer a rat, really. Oh, crap. Yeah, not a cliff racer, because cliff racers hurt. Did that do anything for my unarmored? I've got the feeling that my unarmored skill is bugged, because it should have gone up. I took damage, and when I tried to train, I was training my unarmored and that was not going up. I think it might be bugged. Because conversely, my light armor, I'm only wearing gauntlets and a pauldron, my light armor goes up. I don't think I'll be able to train an armored. It doesn't look like I can. It should have gone up by a few points. Athletics, we do that all the time. I train that, speechcraft, light armor. Okay, in terms of minor and major skills that I can train, I think I've done that. See, even my pauldron, that's heavy. that increases my skill. Oh, crap. Like, as a pugilist going hand-to-hand combat, I'm really, really counting on my unarmored getting so good that I can, you know, fight melee without dying instantly. That's problematic for the future of this character, isn't it? Everything increases, but not my unarmored. If I see a road sign to Vivek, I'll follow that real quick. Walking between Zeta and Balmora is enjoyable. The road between Riverwood and Whiterun is a slog. That is pretty true. Mercury, you said it's going to take an act of the divine to get done and you moved over to OpenMW. Honestly, yes, really. And I can see on the Nexus that a really large portion of the new mods are OpenMW exclusive. And they are gameplay mods. That's my favorite sort of mod, after quest mods maybe. But most of them, not all of them, but most of them are not a remake. That's not fair to say it's a remake. It's an OpenMW version of an MWSE mod. And I'm not saying that they looked at the MWSE mod and then did the same thing, but an example would be Ashfall. Ashfall does its thing for food and weather and camping, and sunset, sundusk, I forgot, has a completely different take on survival and realism, but it does that now. My point is, the majority of the new OpenMWC mods are not new. Like, they are things that already exist with MWSC. So I don't feel the urge to say, oh, if only I was playing OpenMW, I could play that mod. I can already play a mod that does something similar, maybe a little differently, maybe not as well, but the mod is there. So there's a lot of OpenMW mods right now. I think they're mostly still playing catch up. Not all of them though. There's some cool things with animations. Mickey MWSE? I don't think I'm getting the... Oh, there's two branches. I don't think I'm getting the reference. And a flint. And flowers. I think I will get to Vivek before I see a road sign. Oh, but we have to go... Uh-oh. We also have to go to Saran, collect some money for the Fighters Guild. It's on the way, right? We just have to keep going a bit further. Come on. Can you give me a second one? Yes. No. Okay. Do you think I'm so good at sneaking that I can surprise it? No. Hey! That hurts a lot. A huge lot, in fact. Le squelette en colère, ouais. Le squelette en colère qui fait mal. Qui fait très très mal, en fait. Oh crap. I wanted to restore health and I forgot to switch my spell. Alright, Saran. Fields of Kumu, Miranda, Saran is somewhere over there, right? It's pretty around here. I don't think we've ever been to Saran, so unfortunately for my character, I cannot use the road sign. The road sign is for all intent and purposes the same thing as fast travel in dagger form. And I'd rather not use it until I've found the place first. That way it doesn't feel like cheating too much.
It was right to discipline us. We are foolish.
No, don't speak like that here, Saran. They want you to think that. But we, beast folks, are stronger. This character has not done anything to be part of the Twin Lamp. We haven't looked for slaves to free either. I guess this character is fairly selfish. We just want to be strong and become the champion of the arena. Honestly, if I manage to get this character to level 10, which is not a given, like, it's actually a very rare thing, just making it to the arena, being accepted in a team, as far as I'm concerned, will be winning condition for the game. And then if we can win fights after that, even better. So we are supposed to talk to Helvian de Selle. More slaves. Not from you, slaver. Will she agree to give us the money without fighting? Hello, Helvian. You owe money. I don't see why it's any business of yours. I don't like speaking of things with my friends, much less someone I hardly know. Come on. Oh, that doesn't look good for me. Yes. So we do a bit of conversation. A fine choice. Open a bottle here. You will have the most popular... Yeah, sure. It costs a bit of money, but then everybody is our
Welcome
friend.
to my house, friend. Make yourself at home.
See? We're friends now. No. If you'll share it with me?
No point worrying about it.
We could have him as a companion. I don't think I have the power currently to convince her to do anything. I already have the best equipment for speechcraft. Would you like a gift? I can gift you an iron short sword. Yeah? I can't believe it worked. I try and run a respectable business and the Camerton keeps asking for this money for my safety. What is it really for? To keep me safe from Overstrand's thug? That's what it's for. I'm not paying it. Well, technically, this is the Fighters Guild, really? But it stinks, doesn't it? as a Khajiit, I don't think we want to do the commoner tongue's dirty work, do we? Alright, I'm not
Welcome
going
to my
to...
house, friend. Make yourself at home.
I'm not going to insist on doing that quest. It stinks. Oh, I have a completely naked lady over there. She forgot to put her underwear even. Hello, Neri. You're a bard, and you will not tell me more.
I do not tolerate
what you will receive if you continue to bother me.
Dirt everywhere. Dirt.
Chill, everybody, chill. Okay, I have bottles of alcohol that I don't need. A quest here that I cannot complete. I am peckish and I eat flowers, and surprisingly, it does not feed me very much, but there you go. On to the quest here. I do have the ring, the feather ring, but I kind of want to keep it a bit longer. Ah, maybe. We can pay a visit to Taris the baker. Les nanas qui dansent dans le bâtiment, qui dansent nues dans le bâtiment. Greetings, Sir the Rat. Welcome to Amberloaf Bakery. The scent of fresh bread fills the air here. A point of pride for our little shop. Can I interest you in some of today's baking? Yes, that would be lovely. Wonderful. A new face deserves a proper welcome. Here, take this sweet roll on the house. Amberloaf never turns away anyone with an appreciation for good baking. We now have a biscuit. And we are now a customer at the Amberloaf Bakery. Customer. How are you? Business has been steady. The bakery opens before dawn and closes when the last loaf is sold. The ash storms slow trade sometimes, but people always need bread. Now, is there something you need? Maybe you'd like me to gather ingredients for you? I'm always in need of good salt rice and weak wheat for the bakery. If you happen to gather some in your travels, I'll gladly pay you 2 septims for each portion. Quality matters, though. I need grains that haven't been damaged by ash or pest. The bakery's reputation depends on using only the finest ingredients. I'll do it. But I haven't been to the Grazeland, so I probably don't have much of any of those. At least not here. Anything else, Taris? Tell me about you. Taris looks up from the bread loaf, appearing genuinely surprised. Well, that's unexpected. Most folks just want their bread and go about their day. I am just a simple flour wright at Amberloaf Bakery. Been working here since I was barely tall enough to reach the kneading table. My family has been baking for generations, actually. What exactly would you like to know, though? I'm not all that interesting, just flour and recipes all day. Tell me about the bakery. Amberloaf Bakery has been in my family for 4 generations. The name comes from my great-great-great-grandparents. Family story says that she loved Amber, completely fascinated by the color. He won her heart by baking a special golden amber loaf of bread. After they married, they opened this bakery together. We still make that special amber bread every harvest end, using the original recipe. Okay, I'd like to buy something.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
I would really like a berry pie. It's very expensive. I hope it's really good.
Good day, Sarah.
And so this is Taris. That may or may not turn into a romance mod. Every day you have a limited number of prompts or questions that you can ask Taris. As you do things in the world, you join factions, you complete miscellaneous quests, you find items, you reach certain ranks, Taris will have more things to talk about with you. Sometimes it's about choosing the correct answer based on what you know about Taris, that you think that's what he might like to hear. But also sometimes Taris's reaction is going to be based on things you've done, the way you completed quests. And so you can't say, oh no, I think they should live, if you kill them anyway. So at the end of the day, you may have a cap on how far you can take the relationship based on the things you've said and on the questions you've asked and the answers you've given. Currently, we are customers. And tell me about your trade, I suppose. I'm a baker, but I use the term flour right. Baking is patience, precision, and a little bit of instinct. The right balance of flour, heat, and time turns simple ingredients into something worth sharing. My family has kept this bakery running for generations, and I intend to do the same. It's honest work, and I take pride in it. Why, thank you, Darius, and thank you for the bread. And also I was given a cookie, wasn't I? But I put that in my bag. Nom nom. Good. It's now evening. We can probably make it back to Vivek before dark. It's not too far. The Sills Trader should be able to take us there fairly quickly. Hello.
Short trip, long trip, you decide.
I'm going back to Vivek. I hope my health comes back a little bit. Yes, just a little bit. I'm taking the habit of casting my training spells as I'm walking around, or trying to. And I have 2 quests to turn in here in the Foreign Quarter for the Fighters Guild and the Imperial Employment Office. Also, it would be nice to get a strong companion. Though we fought with a skeleton all by ourselves. That's pretty impressive. I think the employment office... Yes. Le mot nana, c'est un peu impoli. Une autre femme française sur Twitch Télévision m'a dit que ce mot semble comme Little Woman. Alors du coup, j'utilise pas le mot. Nana would be closer to a gal. Something like, yeah, a gal. And it can be a little, what's the word? Patronizing to use it, I guess. To be honest, it's not a word that is extremely popular anymore. A group of like a girl meeting her friends would say, Bonjour les filles. And a guy could say, Bonjour les filles also. Like, it's not in and of itself gal or chick. Yes, exactly. More like gal. Chick can definitely feel icky, for me, in English at least. So I've made money. Do I get a promotion? I haven't done enough work and I don't have the skills. Give me work. We have been contracted by a dark elf named Vulin. She is in Balmora and needs a courier to deliver a note to an associate of hers in Caldera. Alright, she's waiting outside the temple in Balmora. She will give you more details when we get there. I can probably do that quite easily. I have gained the runner's dedication. Oh, that's nice. We've done that. We are currently doing